Welcome to Kickstand, another episode for your listening pleasure, featuring Dawood, Sasha K, and Mr. Inline 4 Productions himself, Shannon Hill.
Can you do it more excited?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Welcome to Kickstand, another episode for your listening pleasure. All you bike life bitches and mad dogs out there, get ready for some awesome shit featuring Mr. Number One Ouster Wood, Sasha K, and Mr. Inline 4 Productions himself.
Do you actually talk
Shannon
like that?
Hill.
Do you actually talk like that in real life?
He does.
Do I?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Welcome everyone listening to the latest of Kickstand. It's number 13.
Shit.
I don't know if you mentioned
13.
it. Did you say it was 13?
No, I didn't, man. I didn't. But
It's
yeah.
number 13.
But
We have Sasha K here. He's not saying anything. He's just staring at me.
I was just trying to think of that thing that Drake says. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Oh, Jesus. So, K's already been on here. So we'll just move on to Shannon. What have you ridden?
Okay, so the bikes that I've ridden,
I want a proper timeline where
I did my license, my L's, my first L's on a I can't remember what year it was, but it was a VTR 250 with Honda, the Hart guys in Kilsyth. Then I bought a Honda Sparta 250, which is a VT 250. It's like the predecessor to the VTR. It's a little bit more powerful, and I think it looks better. It's got the clip-ons. Everyone knows what a Sparta is.
Sorry, I'm just going to be rude and turn my phone off.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't fuck shit up. Keep going.
So anyway, then I rode a GPX 250 after that.
250.
The legend. Let's see. After that, I rode.
Thanks for the commentary, Kay.
Actually, it was after that.
I'm just going to continue doing that, FYI.
I'm sorry, everyone that's listening.
I'm going to be hyping up everyone's conversation tonight.
I'm sorry to everyone that's listening.
He's the hype man.
Yeah, I'm the hype boy tonight. Yeah.
That's what he's here for.
Fuck it. All right.
Yeah.
He's getting the.
Cheers.
He's getting the pocky.
I'm grabbing the pocky. Yeah, keep
He's
going.
after it.
Keep
He's
going.
after that pocky.
I'm interested.
Shannon. When you were riding my R1 back from Heathcote to Melbourne, did you try to do any flaccid as fuck wheelies?
I did, and it was caught on camera by the one and only Sash Alexander.
Wait, he's a real person? He exists?
What the fuck?
Bullshit.
I've seen him once.
Never seen him before.
I was riding on the freeway.
I don't believe it.
I was riding on the freeway, and this guy pulls up in this Audi next to me, and I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?"
And what does he say? Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
Shout out, Sash. If anyone's wondering who Sash is, you can find him on episode 2.
That's the last time any of us have had any contact with him, physical or mental. It's true.
And emotional as well.
Emotional.
I've made sure I cut all my ties.
It's fucked up. Like, literally, I've never seen him since that point.
Burnt the bridges.
Mate, that was like 6 months ago. It was fucked up. Yeah, I don't know if he's dead. Or
He's probably
I think he's deported back to Vladivostok.
He's probably on a kayak to Russia as we speak.
You rock someone is like, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
And then he Snapchat.
He sees all of them. He's like, hey, buddies.
Hey, buddies. No. He is like the most politically incorrect person, so he will say the most wrong thing at any time.
And it'll be the first thing he ever says.
The first thing he says. So, anyway, man, yeah, R1.
Yeah.
You rode him back and shit.
Holy shit.
No, so I was doing some like flaccid as fuck wheelies on it. I was like, there was part of me was like, I'm on a fucking leader bike. What am I doing? And then part
on
of
a
me
leader
was like,
bike.
Leader.
this is someone else's bike. But then I remember you were like, oh, just do whatever you want on it.
That's
so
what
I
I
was
said,
like,
do it.
oh,
Was it
okay.
on a leader bike?
So-
Yamaha R1.
Yeah,
Shannon on the beat.
you know it.
By the way, if people are confused about what we're talking about, we went to Heathcote for the drag day. I think it was like drag day number 2, the MSR thing.
It was sick.
And it was sick, yeah.
I'm going to go get a fucking duck from China Bar.
Oh, mate, I am so keen for China Bar that I'm going from here
To China
Bar, and then I'm going to go back to China Bar
Bullshit.
straight after China Bar.
What if we get a duck between 3 of us and like fried rice?
Well,
Because duck between 2 was too much.
yeah.
But duck between 3, oh, you don't want a duck?
No, I'm fucking keen, mate.
Keen as fuck?
Keen.
The MSR drag day at Heathcote,
Yeah.
we used to do that like every every what 2 months?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Every
I
2
mean, we did
months?
it like in the summer, like spring, summer season of
Yeah.
2015.
What happened with that, by the way?
No, it was sick, man. Like, I want to reinitiate it, but
No, what happened with that? Like, did you hear about the whole issue with the drag strip itself?
well,
How it closed down and shit.
yeah. Basically, the new owner, something happened, like in terms of finances.
Yeah.
So he went back to the old owner,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not sure where it's at right now. But interestingly enough, in Swan Hill, like I know it's far away.
Do you know he only bought it for like 50K?
It's because it's probably got so much debt in it, man. You know what I mean? It's probably worth $1.
For,
You know how there's companies for sale for $1,
Buy
and you're
it.
like, that's a bargain.
Yeah.
And you buy it,
and you're in so much debt.
yeah, and you incur $20
Yeah.
million of debt a day. And you're like,
Fuck.
fuck, what do I do here?
No shit.
But yeah, speaking of drag strips, Swan Hill
Yeah.
it's just about to open its doors to a brand new state-of-the-art drag strip.
Ah.
Brand spanking new. It'd be sick to do a road trip there. However, Swan Hill is like a 5-hour fucking ride.
Is that out Ballarat way?
Man, it's like it's like on the border of New South Wales and
Holy
Victoria.
shit.
I think it actually is in New South Wales, isn't it?
Swan Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's literally on the border. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe you're right, man. But it's like you know where Echuca is it Echuca? Yeah, Echuca. Yeah.
Chica.
Yeah, well, the drag strip, what I was going to say is the drag strip that we had, the drag day, the
Yeah.
MSR drag day that we had, one of the days we were coming back and I was on the CF and Shannon was on K's R1
The R1.
and we were talking about how Sash was supposed to take us back through the twisty way.
Take him back.
Yeah, well,
But he took us back the normal way, which I was happy about. I couldn't be fucked with doing twisties because I was
Happy.
tired. But it came with me not being able to concentrate because it was like straight for so long,
Unable.
and I was tired. Fuck's sake. And yeah, like I started falling asleep. Not falling asleep because like I'm pretty awake even on a massive straight line ride. If I'm on a bike, I can't even imagine what it was like if I'm in a car.
How does it feel?
That I'll probably would have fallen asleep and have to stop and take a nap.
Have a snooze.
Take a nap.
5 minute
Have a nana nap.
Take a nap.
revive and survive.
Why
you're
do they
being
say that
strive.
shit? Why do they say it? It's so dire.
Revive and
Dire.
Like it's so like grim.
Well, it's because how people die, man.
Like
They're riding on a boring
revive
backcountry
and
road.
survive. I'm like, okay. Especially like when they changed the number plate of not the number plate, the little slogan at the bottom of Victoria.
What does it
How
say
it used to
now?
be Victoria, the Garden State, then it was Victoria on the move, then it was like Victoria, the place to be. Oh no, I think the place to be before on
Now
the
it's
move,
Victoria,
and
the
now
nanny
it's
state.
Victoria, stay alert, stay alive.
I thought it's nanny state.
It pretty much
I
is.
thought come here and get defected.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
no one wants to
Yeah.
come here anymore.
no,
No.
why would they?
I
No
thought it
one
was-
wants
I
to
thought it was
come here.
Melbourne on the
Terrible.
beach.
Like, you know, people that actually, We Ride Australia, the Facebook group.
Oh yeah.
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 A bunch of these guys, like,
Shout out.
shout out.
Shit it.
Bunch of them are like crazy about like doing like round trips of Australia,
Yeah.
and everyone will always post up their routes before they actually go. Route.
Yeah.
And lots of them, like not just recently, like in the past few years, they'll like bypass Victoria completely.
Oh, hit the bypass this stunt.
They'll bypass it completely. They'll like go South Australia and then go up into like Northern Territory and then go down to New South Wales
Shit.
and then continue along the coast. They would rather not go near Victoria because they're just like, we can't be fucked with
Why they do that?
because of the laws.
Yeah, because they'd have to wear a high vis vest.
They got
No, because they'd have
best.
to, because they'd get
Parasites.
dicked for doing like, what is it, 5 over the speed limit in
5?
the middle of nowhere.
5 is fucking jail time, man.
Yeah.
Talking
Yeah.
1.2 kilometers
Yeah.
on the speed limit.
They crush your bike in front of you.
Yeah.
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 Front.
And
No, they make you press the button. If you
Yeah.
don't press the button, you go to jail.
Press the
And they-
motherfucking button. No.
Press the button.
Shut up.
Don't do it.
I'll shove this baton up your ass. Okay.
They tape your eyes open as well, so you have to stare. You have to watch. There's
Savage.
no.
Yeah,
there's
they've
nothing
got
you can do
little
about
clothesline pegs on your eyes and shit.
AF.
But yeah, so what we're talking about is what Shannon has written. So what else?
I
it.
love a
So
cock.
okay, we left it at Sasha's R1. I rode from Heathcote back to Thomastown,
Bruh.
and then after that,
Bruh.
I rode
Don't do
RSV4.
Did ya?
Yeah,
What?
it was a 2013 RSV4.
Fuck, how was
RS
that?
It was-
Bay 4?
It was so good.
Was it an RS Bay
except
4?
The problem is
Answer the question.
Yes.
What was the question?
All right, I didn't.
Was it an RS Bay 4?
That's
Who said that?
it's personal.
I'm just
I
asking.
don't even get it.
You too old?
Sticky penis.
What?
That's what.
All right.
Sticky
Yeah. So you wrote an RS Bay 4.
I wrote
sticky
an
penis.
That's
Stick your penis
no,
or
it
sticky
was the-
penis?
No, stick your penis.
I thought you said sticky penis.
Stick your penis.
No, you're getting it confused. I actually wrote an RS Bay 4 Sticky Penis edition, so it's like it's got that flake orange on the side. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Yeah. So I actually didn't really get to like
The
write
Dick
it
Cheese
anywhere
edition.
fun. I wrote it from the front.
DC. DC.
Dick City, bitch.
I wrote it from the front of a shop around to the service center behind it.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh,
and
That's not a ride.
like
what the
no,
fuck?
wait. I
Next.
took it. I took it around the block and like up and down the street and like all over the place.
Blockstar.
But I couldn't figure out how to get it out of rain mode. So it was like,
why are you such a noob?
well, because
Fucking
I'm
noob. There's
I'm
like
just-
a big button.
I'm
fucking
just bad with
screen.
bikes. Yeah,
It just
it's
says noob.
Yeah.
Press the noob button.
Press the noob button and then it flips to pro and then that's it. Wheelies
And then
for
you
days.
flip.
Wheelies for days. No, you
Flips.
don't flip because it's got wheelie control.
Does it?
So what it means is it'll go.
Does it?
It'll
Does
go
it have
up to, like-
really good control?
hold on. It's got
Less.
so you
Less.
you set it up and then you put in like 9 o'clock,
9 o'clock.
right? And then-
Fucking normal, man.
Are you sure you're not just
that's-
setting the
that's
clock?
actually that's just called
AM or PM?
that's
Which
actually
one?
just
You,
called
you click PM, it just flips you.
Fuck! Upside down.
Yeah.
that's just that's actually just launch control.
That's
but
pretty good wheelie control.
it
just
doesn't-
keeps it at
doesn't-
9
doesn't
PM.
have launch control. It has launch control. It doesn't have wheelie control. But basically, like
Bait.
it's fucking sick. And then I wrote.
Does it have really good launch control?
I didn't test it because it doesn't work in rain mode.
Bullshit.
No. you can't.
Why is it in rain mode?
See, that's
Because
why.
they knew that
Oh, yeah.
Dirty L Plater was going to get on it.
Dirty hell.
Well, you could easily just swap it out from rain mode. That's the whole point of having
but
modes.
I didn't know how to do it.
Man, I love the
Yeah.
looks of
And
the
it was all
RSV4,
like-
to be
they
honest.
look
It's
sick.
such a sick
I
looking
actually
bike.
prefer the older ones. Not the old,
You mean
but like
the
the just a slight.
RS1000,
No,
the
no.
V-twin or
The
From
Millet.
Torque, isn't that from Torque?
No, the V4, but the Millet edition.
Millet.
They stopped making them. They stopped
they?
making the
yeah,
Emily.
for good reason.
What year?
I actually don't know. It was the one before this current generation.
I don't know.
Yeah. Emily.
Must be underage.
Yeah, it's underground.
Underground Riders.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, whatever. Shout
Shout
out. Can someone tell us about
Yeah.
those people?
Who?
Underground riders?
Go for it.
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
You don't know.
If I knew, I wouldn't ask. I'd be
They're
like,
too underground. I don't know anything about them.
I don't know, man.
Isn't
they're too
RSR the new Underground Riders?
RSR. Shout out. No, they're
Actually-
they're Lygon warriors,
Yeah.
bro. We basically just hang out at Lygon Street, drink coffee.
That's all right.
Yeah, and like
Faggots.
none of us even ride a Ducati.
No shame. No shame.
No shame.
Do you hang out at the front of that gelati place?
No, it's the 7-Eleven.
The gelati. Oh, that place is good.
Mate,
That place
We
is
aren't
sick.
we aren't high class enough for gelati. We've got Macca's soft serve and fucking $2 hot chocolates.
Where'd you find a Macca's at Lygon?
Yeah, true.
We'll
Mate,
bring it with
you're
us.
spitting shit.
In little Esky.
No, it's actually
a soft serve.
my mate JJ has one on the back of his bike. It's
What,
like a soft
Esky?
serve soft serve machine on his bike.
Oh, what the
It's
fuck?
like on the pillion seat. Yeah,
Is he hasting somewhere?
he's pretty fast.
Shout out JJ.
JJ.
If you're listening, we're gonna send this to Vic Pole.
So, what else have you ridden?
Yeah, look, I can't really. Oh, CF Moto 650 NK.
Mm. When'd you
I
ride
rode
that?
a brand new one, had 0Ks on it.
Mm.
Shit.
What did you
Alright.
reckon?
When I first rode it, I thought this is really like, is this Lambs? Because I couldn't tell if it was Lambs because it was so torquey.
Explosive.
Yeah, there was such
Coast
explosive
shit.
power. But then later on, I found out that it's basically a really cheaply made ER6N.
Pretty much.
And
Actually,
it's like identical.
well, it's not really cheaply made. It's provided to the public in
It's made by
a
Korean
cheap
monkeys.
way, but the parts are if not the same, but like if not better. They're identical.
That's savage.
Yeah, they're actually
The only thing that the ER6N is like has the upper hand in
The
terms
brand.
of the build,
The brand.
the brand, of course,
The brand.
the Kawasaki brand, of course, but also the frame. They made the frame kind of like reasonably light, whereas the CF has just a steel.
It's
steel frame.
tubular. It's
Man,
tubular
steel as
steel.
fuck is the bomb, man.
It is,
won't break.
but it just exactly. It's a bulletproof, but it's a bit heavy. The ER6N is much lighter. I think it's like 20
so
kilograms
20
lighter.
kilos
the
lighter.
CF
Bullshit.
Moto at the time
10%, man. That's
I don't
big.
believe that.
What do you mean you don't believe it?
Well, so you're saying
The CF is 206. The ER6N is 185.
206.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
almost as heavy as a fucking booster. Booster's
Pretty
like
much.
240 kilos.
Yeah. It's heavy, man. But the thing is, the actual fender on CF is like 6 kilos, 5 kilos or some shit. The fender. Like the one that holds a number plate.
You need to get
So
the
if you-
eliminator.
So if you do the eliminator, you've already lost like 4 kilos.
That's power mods right
Yeah,
there.
Right
so
there,
the
right there.
The ER6N from memory is like up near the high 190s in weight.
That's the ABS model though.
Fuck that.
Yeah, because
It's
ABS
like
adds like 20 kilos.
How do you
It's
do
like 6
stoppies
kilograms.
with ABS?
So, sorry.
How do you do stoppies with ABS?
Actually,
I'll
let's
tell you right now how to do stoppies with ABS.
Take out the fuse?
You basically
Take out the
well, before you do that, you try, and then you get really sore fingers because it just the brake just like smacks against your finger.
It goes.
Or-
da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, and then you can do it if you just lean forward and
Lean
like
forward.
lift. If what I used to do,
Do you go do it slowly so the ABS doesn't kick in?
no.
Oh.
You do it. The ABS won't stop you from doing a stoppie. The ABS just doesn't want. It detects when the wheel skids.
Yeah.
So when the wheel skids, then it kicks in. And if it's not skidding, it'll be fine. So you could theoretically do rolling stoppies with ABS without any problem.
Yeah,
Fuck,
yeah.
and those for days.
The
Here's the ER6N. We'll look
that's
at.
a nice
we'll
little
look at. It's this
Is
one's
that the
find
one?
it-
Is
you'll
that the one
find
with
it
the
near the
shock on
bottom.
the side, like angled and shit?
yes,
What's that? Yes,
it's a
yes.
Ninja 650.
That's a really
It's
cool
the-
looking shock.
Yeah. It's
Every
a-
time I see it, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
it's
like
pretty much the Ninja 650
Down the bottom.
just naked.
yeah.
This one's the 2006 that we're looking at, but it's basically the same engine.
Actually, the 2006 model ER6N is exactly the same model that they took the blueprints off of to create the CF Moto 650
Correct.
NK.
Are you serious?
Correct, yes.
Bunch of fucking scumbags.
So what
Correct.
they did,
although they made
was-
everything
First
themselves.
nuclear missiles now. This
different pistons though. They're the pistons.
What's different about them?
This is the what they made of.
What the fuck are they made of?
I think they're like an alloy
An alloy.
instead of like magnesium plated or some shit.
Hey, everybody that's listening. Ours reckons pistons are magnesium plated.
What?
Well, that's what you just said.
Was it
No,
you
no,
actually-
not the actual thing that. Oh fuck, man! I don't know the parts, but you know the part that like connects to the what's the thing that the shaft.
Rod, the connecting rod. So you got the piston,
yes,
and then the piston connects to the connecting rod.
yes.
Then the connecting rod connects to the crankshaft.
And then the crankshaft connects to your wristwatch.
So
Crankshaft connects to your
So-
wet
so
clutch.
the conrods.
Wet clutch connects to your front sprocket. The
so how
front
much does
Scroll
it
down,
weigh?
mate.
spins
Scroll down.
very fast.
Scroll down.
Alright, so
Okay,
it's,
wet
there you
weight
go.
196.
196.
I was on point.
Bruh.
196, and the
So-
CF.
So look up the CF now because I'm pretty sure the
No,
CF
the CF isn't on this website, but it's 206. I can promise you that.
I'm
Mate.
pretty sure it's in the 220s. The
Nah.
Hearsung GT.
No, the CF isn't 220.
The Hearsung GT
No, no.
650
No.
is 200 the naked version is 215 kilos.
No, this one is 206. The CF is 206.
What about the one with the
So-
bikini fairing?
So
Is that like 300 kilos?
I don't know. That's
And then-
220. I know the Super Sport version is 220. At least that's what I remember. And it's funny because Hearsung did exactly the same thing that
Shout out.
ER6 that the CF Moto did, except they did it with the Suzuki SV650.
Man, do you know what I hate about Suzuki's? Like the one thing
The fact that people don't wear gear when they ride them. Or?
No, whatever, man. That's like an after effect of purchasing one, right? But the engineering perspective of it,
There you go.
I don't
206
know.
with oil, water, fuel, and tank.
I don't know
Ah,
where
There you
Suzuki
go.
get their fucking fairing bolts
Rigged.
from, but I bet you they're from fucking the depths of China because they are fucking made out of fucking Play-Doh. Like literally, every time you try to undo a fairing bolt on a Suzuki, it fucking rounds off.
Really?
Fuck me. I just can't stand it. So
Yeah,
when
yeah.
If I ever get a Suzuki,
That was actually
Chicks
the
alive.
bolts.
Chicks alive.
The bolts on the
they never
Dalem.
fucking
The bolts on a Daylon were pretty bad as well. The bolts on a Daylon pretty much like rounded off as soon as you
Where
try
the
and take
fuck
them off.
did
Yeah,
Get
that's
this
because
shit
they
from,
actually
man?
ordered them from Suzuki.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was just really badly made.
Yami bolts, man. No stress.
Like they never snapped, but if you try and take them off, nah.
They get rounded off, and
Yeah,
then you're like, what
they
the
do.
fuck?
Yeah.
Play-Doh.
How do they put them on? That's my
what I'm
question.
saying. Ah, they probably have monkeys that do it.
Oh, you know what? If we're talking about
Finger tight,
factory,
it's fine.
if we're talking about motorcycle factory gripes, like things you don't
yeah,
like.
yeah.
Kawasaki has got me like their front sprocket nut.
Front sprocket nut,
The big nut that holds on the front sprocket.
Size 36.
There's this
if
guy.
anybody wants to do work on it. Yep.
There is this guy, right?
What did you say? Sorry, Sash?
size 36 socket
For what?
to undo that nut,
Which one?
the front sprocket
On what?
on a Kawasaki.
Okay.
Fucking all of them.
So
Oh, really?
I was doing
Yeah.
the chain and sprockets.
36.
Mate.
Fuck.
It's big.
It's intense.
I was doing the chain and sprockets
It's
on
like
a Ninja
camping.
300,
Yeah.
and it the guy at the factory, I don't know if it's a person or if it's a machine that's fucking broken, but there's someone who's supposed to put grease on the nuts before they tighten them and put them on, right?
Or dick cheese. It's fine.
And yeah, all that, anything, just some sort of insulation
Some
between.
sort of
And so
lubricant.
what happens is when you go
Lubricant.
to do it for the first time, if it's never been undone, you either have to like cut the nut off of the bolt,
Sounds brutal.
or you have to use a ratchet drill, like a
Yeah, you got
Those things.
You got to use
A black chick from the ghetto.
it's called a pneumatic.
pneumatic hammer, a hammer drill, whatever
Yeah,
they call
yeah.
it.
Well-
anyway,
Okay.
a hammer wrench. Or
So
something,
so what do
Yeah.
you think that's the case?
So
I mean,
anyway, like, because I was doing this front sprocket, and when I was taking it off, we used a breaker bar.
Yep.
And nothing happened, and we we're like, okay, so
Are you a qualified mechanic?
anyway, what happened was I grabbed the breaker bar,
Just gonna.
and I
Ignore that?
was like, I've put all of my strength into it, and nothing happened. And then my mate did
you're
the same
weak.
thing.
You're weak.
Yeah, well, that's what it was. So anyway,
Classic.
Which flavor of cornflakes did you get your certificate at?
Hold on. How many wheat bix did you have that day?
yeah, I had about 6.
Too many.
Yeah.
Too many, man.
Too many?
What are you doing?
Too many?
You're gonna be bloated and shit.
Haven't you seen the cricket ads?
Mate,
They're
it's between 3 and 5. If you have less, not enough.
Proven
More,
formula.
You're just gonna be taking your shit all the time.
Exactly.
Fuck.
Or whatever you're doing is gonna turn to
Fucking
shit.
blaming
Look,
Kawasaki.
yeah, take a
if
shit
I was,
on it.
If I was a qualified mechanic, I would have known that, but
Yeah.
unfortunately.
So tell us
Yeah.
what happened. What happened?
So we ended up having to get a bloody vacuum cleaner tube on the breaker bar to
Did you
make it
stick
like
it in your penis?
2
Get it.
meters long, right?
What the
and then
fuck?
it took
What kind of shit is this? What the fuck?
so much effort to break that nut that like it was ridiculous.
Bust
And
the
then I
nut.
looked it up.
You
Did you bust that nut?
Oh Jesus!
I looked it up, and apparently everyone has the same problem when they're doing it. They're just
They can't bust a
ridiculous.
nut.
Yeah, it's too hard.
Look, man. With what you've said, I'm gonna stand.
Can you
by-
call up Suzuki?
Yeah, no,
or
it's Kawasaki,
or
man.
what was it? Kawasaki?
Kawasaki.
No, it was a Suzuki Ninja 300.
Oh, yeah, okay. Could you call up Suzuki and
extended
tell them that my 300 front sprocket won't open? I just can't bust this
That's
nut.
a good thing.
I
You
just
don't
can't
want
bust this nut.
How do I bust the nut? Bruh.
Could you guys help me with busting this nut?
On Ninja 300 forums, they were all saying the same thing. They're saying this is like ridiculous. And a guy actually bought a ratchet socket thing, like I can't remember what they're called now, a pneumatic ratchet gun thing, and it broke trying to undo the nut. It was that tight. So I was like, holy shit.
Whoever made that ratchet was a
Was ratchet.
fucking...
Well, first of all, I want to
Fucking
say
faggot.
I'm going to
Fucking
back
squid.
Kawasaki up here because from factory,
You're a fanboy.
I'm a fuckboy.
I like Kawasaki as
I'm
well,
a
man.
Kawasaki fuckboy. No,
Look,
but
look, the Ninja 300 is just straight up like not Kawasaki. It is not.
any Lambs bike
it's
basically
yeah,
is no longer
yeah.
made in Japan.
Exactly,
Japanese.
man. It's
But-
it is Kawasaki, but it's
Yeah.
nowhere near Kawasaki
with that
standard.
With that said, that nut, the front sprocket nut, is one of the most tightly torqued
It's
nuts
true
on the bike.
for a good reason.
Even more so than the rear axle nut, which is torqued to like fucking 80 to 100 Newton meters. This one's torqued to like 120 Newton meters, and that is a fuckload.
Yeah.
So normally you actually won't be able to do it with a breaker bar, and in fact, I can't even do that on the R1. Once you torque it up, it's actually really hard to undo it with a breaker bar. So I use that pneumatic ratchet gun too.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I heard people saying the same thing
they're
about
fucking
ZX10s and 626s.
It's all bikes. It's
So
all
what do you
bikes.
guys reckon of the
It
new?
is just to be fair, it is the only bike I've done that to. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's the only front sprocket.
Fucking hell, man. There you go.
So what do you guys
but-
reckon of the new 2017 or the new CF motor that's coming out?
Boring.
Garbage.
It's basically like you saw how mine looked. The new one is actually. Oh man, because I'm trying to get something going with Motor Technic here, you know, because they
Shout out.
invited me personally to come check this out.
Bullshit.
They did,
Did they
man.
stock up on cans of Coke?
They did, man. They did.
And
So
HSPs.
Fucking.
so here is the new CF Moto 2017. I reckon it looks sick. And it comes with ABS. The 650 NK comes with ABS now. I don't know if there's a non-ABS model, but they make the 400 now as well, the 400 NK, and that comes with ABS or no
Man,
ABS.
That's something I actually wanted to find out about. Is the 400? What engine have they copied? Because
They've
did they
basically
make
copied the
copied? I
650
like
NK,
that.
just a
and then
smaller
they've just
engine. Yes,
Yeah, I
yes.
thought so.
It is
because the,
bulletproof. Although it doesn't make as much power that I'd like it to.
Yeah, I think bulletproof's the wrong word to use when we're referring to CF motos.
No, it is.
When
It
I
is
was
really
working
bulletproof.
when I was working at A1 Motorcycles
Shout
in
out.
Ringwood, shout out,
Shout out A1.
they're a CF Moto dealership, and
They
it was actually
they're a
six-
horrible CF motor dealership, by the way.
Ooh,
It was 6
Yeah.
out of 10 bikes that were sold, CF Moto 650 NKs, that would come back broken within the first month of ownership.
That's
And it would be
fucked.
different.
Never
It'd be
happened in-
electronics because, as far as I know,
Yeah.
60%, bro.
as far as I know, the CF Moto uses Kawasaki blueprints for their mechanical stuff,
Blueprint.
and then they actually use Ducati blueprints
Yes.
for the electrical
This
stuff.
is where they fucked up.
That's where they fucked up. Because
Yeah.
Ducati electronics are notoriously bad.
Shout out.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll tell you my personal case study of my bike, okay?
Is this a scientific case study?
And this is what I've seen from other people as well. From Motor Technic, most of the bikes that have gone out of there have not had any major issues in terms of mechanical engine stuff. So the engine, I can say confidently that it is bulletproof.
Sounds like propaganda.
Although the electronics, I will say they fucking suck because it's Ducati ECU and
Ducati.
the electronics are not cheap, but they're not very well insulated. So like
Insulated.
if you ride in the rain a lot,
Technical terminology.
if you ride in the rain a lot, it's not that like sheltered from weather.
All season riders, get the fuck out.
Fuck out of the way. But I think hopefully I haven't actually owned the new one,
Hasn't.
but
Owned a bike
I
and stuff.
hopefully think that it's they've
The one for
Stepped
you.
out their
It's the
game.
one for
The,
you.
the thing about CF
You want
Moto is that I'd be completely fine owning one. It's
But-
just that the problem I have with it is a
Non-USD
combination.
forks.
Well, it doesn't have adjustable suspension front and rear. It's not
not a big
modular.
deal.
Need it.
Honestly, it's not a big deal.
I wasn't going to say that. I was saying that the things that
Fucking
throw
true.
me off from a CF Moto are the weight
And
and,
the
the
name.
reliability. They're the two.
The
things
reliability
that-
of it
that
is
get me too
actually
bad.
really good.
Okay.
For me,
I'm not going to
for
say
me,
that.
What throws it off is it doesn't have a 190 rear tire. And I just
Jeez.
can't handle it, all right?
can't handle
it.
Because it's a pizza fucking tray, man, all right? I'm not going to be fucking rolling
It's
up.
not a 125.
I'm not going to be rolling up to fucking meats with that fucking 150 rear tire. Fuck
It's 160.
that. 160?
Yeah.
Peasant. Man,
Fuck.
I want to show bitches that I got a big dick. How do I do that? 190 rear tire.
Dick
I'm not going to
cheese
mention.
big.
I'm not going to come up and go, "Hey, bitch, I got a big dick." No, I'm going to let the bike.
Look, the first
the
thing you
biggest-
have to, in all seriousness, the first thing you have to get rid of and get over is the fact that it's
Non-USD
a
forks.
CF and it doesn't have a name for itself yet. But honestly, very reliable. The only things that go wrong with it are, well, one, completely covered by warranty, 2-year like unlimited Ks, and like anything major that happens to it, they just basically give you a new bike. They don't fucking fuck you around for a while.
Yeah.
The actual warranty process of it is really nice. What's up?
How much money did CF Moto pay for this episode?
Too much. No. You know what? I've had a really good experience with my bike. I need to do it justice. You know, it's just
That's fair enough. I'm
It's
not
just a
disputing
really-
your experience.
it's a
because-
really like solid bike
When
for
when
low
can we start
price.
getting stun cages for these bikes?
Oh, dude,
I've heard all the same things you're saying
Yeah.
now from another guy, Alex, right? Who
Never
has a
heard of
CF Moto,
Yeah,
right? And he's saying that the problems I've had aren't big deals. Like, they're
but
just
he
shitty
abuses
problems, and
his
it's a cheap. Yeah, I understand. But
Fuck.
what
He does.
what I'm saying is,
which is not a bad thing. He just, he's a bit hard on it. That's all it is.
my experience with CF Moto is when I first rode it, it had 0 Ks on it, and
Zero.
it felt like it had done 100,000
100.
because everything on it was loose. There was like the
as
bar ends were spinning just by the
Spinning.
engine idling and things
Dude,
like that. And
You
then-
just got a shitty one because it was an A1 motorcycles.
hold,
Ooh,
hold on. Hey, what?
shots fired.
It was literally out of a crate.
Shots.
Straight out
they
of the
assembled
crate.
it. Oh,
You know what
Shit.
bike assembly looks
Shit.
like?
shit.
Do you know what you do to assemble a bike?
I think you put the wheels together and
put
you
the
put the
wheels on.
clip-ons. Is that right?
I'm just saying
Put
they
the
put the
wheels
wheels
and handlebars
backwards.
on.
They put the front
Oh,
on
the
the rear.
handlebars, as in clip-ons.
Yeah, clip-ons.
Are they just
handlebars,
bent
same
in or whatever? You just take.
No,
is
you
that
just
right?
put them on. There comes the wheels, and then you put the wheels on, and then it's ready to go.
Man, to be honest, that's one of my fantasies, to buy a bike in
In
the
a crate.
crate.
that'd be
yes,
so. Get it
yes.
delivered to your house.
Fuck yeah, and then get like
Yes.
a crowbar
Yeah, man.
and then just fucking
Yes.
go, yeah. And it's a fucking what's that Honda? That most expensive Honda ever made? The one with
RC123V.
the one with the oval pistons.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yes,
The
the GP one. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
the
yeah.
RC213V.
The RC213V.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got 123.
No, that's the new one. I'm talking about like the one that was built in the 90s. It's like literally the most expensive production bike ever made at the time.
I've never heard of it.
It's got oval pistons, like a piston not round but oval.
How does it? What?
It's got
I don't know this.
6 valves or even 8 valves per motherfucking cylinder.
Jesus.
Shit.
Yeah,
What is this called?
legit. This is legit.
Can we bring
It
this
was
up?
fucking crazy, man. Yeah.
Let's bring this up. So Honda.
Just type in Honda oval pistons.
Oval.
It'll come up. It's like NR. Honda NR. Is that what it is?
NR750.
NR750?
Yeah.
Was it
Check
a
it out.
two-stroke?
No, it's 4-stroke, man.
No, that's the NSR.
There it is.
Holy
Can you believe
shit.
that is from the 90s?
Wow.
Look how sick it looks, man.
Mate,
That's intense.
NR.
it looks like it's from the 80s, and
Let's
I
look at the
appreciate
pistons.
Look at that. Look at that.
God damn.
That. Whoa.
That is fucked up. So
Damn.
we're talking
Wow.
4 oval pistons, and the reason why they did that is because at the time
We're looking at the Honda NR750.
it's a
if you
V4.
if you want
it's a
to know what
V4,
we're
yeah.
talking about.
And at the time, they
Do you know what that reminds me of? That
What?
tail, Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yeah.
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 Ferrari
GP
F40.
GP regulations did not allow. I may be wrong, but I think that's what it is. They did not allow more than 4 pistons. Per
I think you're
engine.
right. I think
So
you're right,
Honda
yeah.
said, "Fuck you. We're
Yeah.
gonna make 4 pistons, but they're gonna be like a V8 because they're gonna be oval. So it's like 2 pistons per 1 piston.
Fuck is this?
Damn.
Look at that.
What was
is
it?
They had
What the?
2 crankshafts per piston.
What?
Can you actually believe?
Is that from it?
Yes.
Yeah, I
that
think it is.
legit.
I think it. Yeah, it is. 1992
Yeah,
Honda NR750.
so I was right. Yeah, 8 valves.
That looks fucked up.
8 valves per motherfucking cylinder.
Yeah, and I
Holy
want
shit.
one of those.
So it's a V4.
That's
and
mad.
Man, it's crazy.
It looks pretty good. I like it.
I think there's only like fucking 50 in the
It
world,
looks a lot
man.
like
How many?
SP1.
Like, fuck all.
15.
Yeah, 50. I don't know.
50
man.
or 15?
Like not many numbers.
Not many.
I don't want to.
I'm just like, could you imagine buying one now?
I don't think you can, man. I
Maybe
don't think
Like
anyone's
buying
gonna
one off
also-
someone?
Man, that would be so sick.
Fuck.
That would be so sick.
Single-sided swing arm.
So how much were
Brembos,
these?
that'd be got man. Fucking heaps, man.
Single V swinger. Brembos?
Brembos. I don't think there's any Brembos on this thing, but fuck
No.
me, man. It's sick.
What is that? It's that little,
You know what's sick
little
about it?
grill
It's
thing.
like it's innovation at its finest.
Yeah.
Because that's what racing is all about. It's about these cunts, FIA, whoever the fuck it is, puts in these regulations, right? They're like, you can't do this, you can't do that. And then the manufacturer comes back and says, okay, we are going to bypass that by doing something
Hit the
crazy.
bypass.
Yeah, do something fucking absolutely
Yeah,
wacky.
yeah.
And that's what they did there, man.
That's
Oval
mad.
pistons.
Yeah,
that
that's
is
wicked.
fucked up.
It's mad. That would have cost them so much money to just be like,
Man,
fuck
it's
this.
yeah.
Honda must have been making so much money at the time from all their little bikes that they can just
Yeah.
afford to be full gangster.
Oh, man. Gangsters. Fuck.
And be
Good
like,
on you, Honda.
"Fuck that."
Shout out. Too bad you don't make that shit anymore, man.
Modern take on the NR750. That's
What the fuck is that?
It's a concept. Someone's made a concept.
That's something
Super
like
street
that.
bike.
He's got the
Shout
bloody...
out.
He's got like a.
He's got the wheels from the NR750.
No,
and then he's
basically,
put a CBR 1000 on top.
like merged the CBR 1000, the new one, the new Fireblade with the NR750. Actually, it looks kind of cool.
Nah.
I like it.
Have you seen?
I like the tail.
Have you seen the Yamaha R6, like the new shape R6? And
Yes,
I put in a-
yeah,
What do you
yeah.
put in? Like a ZR
Yes.
fucking 700 two-stroke engine in it.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This guy put like a Yamaha 500cc or something.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about the new R6 that's going to come out?
No. So this is just like a 06 R6.
Yep.
Right? But the guy retrofitted a GP two-stroke engine into it.
That's mad.
So it's got the
how big?
handling, huh?
How big?
Like 500cc or some shit. Like, it's crazy, man. It's got 4 fucking exhausts coming out.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I want to do a special promotion. I'm going to cut the flow for a second, and
What
we're going to come back to it.
Shit, I'm gone.
So, hey, you should know about this. You shouldn't be like, what the fuck? We are doing a special kickstand promotion for peeps that listen to the podcast for MSR, Melbourne Street Riders.
Mate,
Can you please introduce this?
you fucked this
Promotion.
up so hard.
What do you mean?
That was the shittest promotion. You know, if I was listening, I would not want to buy it just for the fact that it was a bad promotion.
Wow.
Now, I'll show you how to promote something.
Do it.
Here we go,
Yeah.
Shannon.
Get on it.
No. Give us a beat. Man.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Do it.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is what a promotion should be about.
All right.
All the street riders out there listening to this shit right about now, we have got a promotion for you. We thought about you, we're thinking about you, and we will think about you. Street Riders Australia, www.thestreetriders.com.au. We have something for you riders. Jump on it, buy some shit, and then... and then at the checkout, type in Kickstand 2016 and you will get
Free sticker. Bro, all 20 people that are listening right now are confused as fuck. Can you please explain what the fuck you're on about? From start to finish.
Okay.
So what is this?
Okay, so recently, like 2 months ago or so, we finally launched the new Street Riders website. Yeah, the new one, because the old one looked like
new
a
one.
potato. It was potato. It was a fucking fried potato. But it worked. But it was a fucking fried potato. So anyway, we launched a new fucking website, streetriders.com.au.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got some new shit on it, like brake socks and oil and some
Let's
other
go on
shit, you know, like casual hoodies and stuff. So if you want to buy some shit,
www.
streetriders.com.au.
Streetriders.com.
Yeah. So if you're listening to Kickstand and you jump on the website and you want to buy some shit, at the checkout, type in the promo code in capital letters.
So basically, you click on store, and what are you going to find when you click on store?
Adelaide road trip deposit, but that's probably going to be gone by the time this comes out.
Yeah.
We've got Tritech oil made in Australia. We've got those
1040
brake socks. Yeah, we've got some stickers. We've got some calendars and shit.
Got the casual hoodies as well.
He's got everything, man.
Yeah. So basically, if you click on any one of them, let's buy some oil. Let's buy some oil. So let's go 4 liters. You know, you want to do a service. We'll go delivered. You know?
I picked up from Dandenong.
Picked up. You can go picked up or delivered. You can pick up from Thomastown or Dandenong.
Yeah, we've got 2 depots.
But let's just say delivered for now. 2 depots. Yeah, for sure, man.
2 distribution centres.
Fuck yeah. All right, so add to cart. And then view cart on the side. Comes on the side.
And now this is the tricky part, because I actually haven't set up the promo code yet.
So you apply coupon. You click apply coupon, which is just under.
Correct.
Be sure not to click checkout just yet. And then you put Kickstand 2016, which
all
is
in capital letters.
All in caps, same word. So KICKSTAND 2016.
Yeah.
And then you
get a
click
discount.
apply, and you get a what discount do you get?
Was
it
300%.
Was it
a million? No, you get
was it 10% discount and a free sticker? Yeah,
10% and a freebie sticker.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna throw some shit in there.
Cool.
Or not me, but like whoever, you know, the factory workers at the factory.
So do
The guys
people
at
the guys at the depot
at the distribution center.
So do people check? I mean, do people get to
Enjoy
select which color sticker they get?
Nah, man. This is the fun part of it. You never know what you're gonna
It's
get.
lucky dip.
I might even send you a picture of ours naked sleeping
Fuck.
with vomit all over himself. You don't know.
3 lucky customers will get that. Be sure to get in early because there's only 3 pictures. We can only afford to print it out 3 times. Office work said no.
The distribution centers are running on a
So I mean
model.
the distribution centers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lean
CapEx model.
Yes.
Shout out.
Shout
Corporate
out.
talk.
Shout out. All right.
So
and
yeah, man, that's it.
I especially like the brake socks, to be honest. I'm really a big fan of them. Look at that. Look at that. It's crisp.
Oh, have you seen the new
I love
promo
that colour,
video?
man.
Have you seen the new brake sock promo video?
No.
All right, go. Go
There's a brake sock
facebook.com//
video?
streetriders.com.au.
What's that?
It's the Street Riders Facebook page. Oh, just go from here. So go follow us.
Oh yeah. So where do I click
the
on?
fucking
Follow us.
top,
Oh, there you
man.
go. There you
Yeah,
go.
whatever,
Follow
man.
us.
Now just click Street Riders Australia.
Sorry, I don't know how to internet yet.
Right there, Street Riders Australia.
Just
Yes.
All right.
What the fuck?
I gotta log in.
Ah,
Let's log in
that's
together.
bullshit. I thought
Everyone at home, log in with me.
Okay, now ours' password is Yolanda 2016.
Yolanda.
Richard Mostro, shout out. I don't know what happened to you, man.
I don't know what
You got
happened to him.
something?
He's disappeared.
There it is. Now chuck that on.
Nice.
This is the most extreme promo video you've ever seen in your life.
Fuck, that's extreme. Oh, that's sexual.
Listen to it.
Wow, that is erotic.
Oh man,
Shit.
it's a fucking brake sock,
I
man.
think I have cancer. Fuck.
Oh man.
That was if you want to see that, just jump onto the Street Riders Australia page.
Please
It's-
note,
it's
we
the
cannot
first-
refund you back 30 seconds of your life. That's not refundable.
if you bought a brake sock and saw that and didn't want it anymore, it's too
too
bad.
late.
Too bad. So buy it first, then watch the video.
Or watch the video, vomit in your sleep, and then if you're still alive, you can buy it.
Yeah, it's like you've made it through the rite of passage to
Yeah.
have a brake sock. Yeah, nice.
So Shannon, what do you reckon, man? As the as a director, as the executive director of Inline 4 Production Media, what do you think of the quality?
Sounds so fancy.
Well, because it's true.
That's not true.
What do you? Of course, it's true.
No,
man.
it's not. It's not actually
Fuck.
true.
No.
Everybody seems to think. I get all these messages saying like, "Hey guys, I love your company. I love what you do," and it's like just me at home. Like
He's not directing
Yeah,
anyone.
underwear.
He's
that's
just
something.
the only one.
That's actually something I probably should clear up with a lot of people. People seem to think Inline 4 Productions, at least when they
Actually,
contact
don't
me,
do it. Don't do it. Keep it like that because people look at it more like people look up to it more, and people take it more seriously when they think it's like an organization. Did you finish the Greg's Feet photo shoot?
No, actually, look, that's coming right after the 12 months of ours calendar.
nice.
For,
Nice.
That's going to be the
Nice.
2017.
I'm looking forward to that. You better not let me
2017.
down. This
I
better
want-
be legit.
I
Jesus
actually
fucking
Jesus.
there will be makeup and there will be what we're planning on doing is just to give you a little bit of a sneak preview of the
I especially
the
like
12
that
months
one
of
where
ours
I walk
calendar.
into a room and then have like 2 bags of powder and like smash them together and you get like the cascading effect. I especially
yeah, well,
like that
actually,
one.
my favourite one
there's
that
someone
I
on that.
like is actually the one where we're going to get you like lying down on one of those like Roman beds in a toga eating grapes.
Oh,
And it's going to be
yes.
great. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and think
Instead of grapes, can I be
It's-
smoking shisha?
Well, yeah, we'll give you a shisha pipe as well.
Allah
But
Akbar.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? Each month is going to be a different theme.
Yeah.
And that's going to be very
For sure.
fun. And it's
So
gonna
which
be
one's going to be the
very
toga
fun.
one? What's the most fitting month for it?
I think...
I reckon April because that's when
no, I think we
Pompeii
have to
fucked
keep
up.
that a secret, to be honest. Otherwise,
Yeah, look, here's the thing. It's going to be something that you know, it gets to the end of the month and that's
You just look
that's what
forward
you're
to it.
waiting for.
You just look forward to it. You're like,
That's
what's
the
it
key
gonna
point.
be?
That's like, I don't know what's going to be next month. And then boom, and there you go.
There's going to be a lock on it so you can't
it sets
look.
the mood. It gives you a goal for the next month. I'm
Yeah.
going to be like this guy in the photo.
Yeah.
Ours, the Wood, the Roman
The
Emperor.
Wood.
That's what it's going
do
to
you know?
be.
Do you know? What'd be
Can we
sick?
have one where it's like pin-up girl style?
We're gonna
No, no,
have, Don't start. No, we'll,
What the fuck, man?
we'll
Who do you
organise
think
this
you
later.
are?
We're going to have this later. We're going to have this later.
I'm the model.
My dad. No, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to film you, like, just walking from left to right.
Just going about my daily
No,
business.
just walking. Maybe in your boxes, maybe not sure. Walking left to right. Then we're going to take 12 photos, like still images of you walking left to right.
Yeah.
And that's the calendar. So, January,
Putting
you just
brake
start
socks.
walking.
Putting brake socks on.
February, you're like 2 centimeters to the right.
Yeah.
And so forth. And by December,
Trying on different brake socks.
by as long as we have that type of music.
Yeah.
Was it on the beat?
Was it a bit? Dum, dum, dum.
That's fucking. Hey, man. Shout out David O'Toole, man. He's
Who?
from Adelaide. From Adelaide
Adelaide?
Street Riders. He made that promo video.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No. Well, I didn't make it. What the fuck?
I thought he made it.
No.
Oh.
That video is.
What a faggot.
It's not inline for
I don't like
production
it anymore.
style. You can
No,
tell.
It's a different. You can.
I was gonna say it's really good for once.
Yeah, no, I was about to say. Actually, oh wait,
Sasha K is
until you fucking see this.
trying to put out the fire.
It's the sound of the beast.
That's the sound of that is.
Anyway.
Oh shit.
Good times.
Okay.
You were gonna ask me a question.
Oh yeah, I was. So my question was so I'll go back to the start of the question.
Yeah.
The question was, you rode a lot of bikes, right? So you got a lot of experience riding different vehicles. Now, I'm really, really curious.
Including Dick. With
Yeah,
Dick
man.
cheese on it.
Look,
Hey,
man.
hey, let's not get too erotic here.
Yeah,
Come
let's just wait.
With a brake sock on it.
We- I'm actually waiting. I'm really waiting for Kevlar condoms. I'm fucking so keen for that.
Kevlar.
Holy
fuck.
shit, man. That'll be spunky as fuck.
Make sure to wear them inside out.
Yeah, that way she has to fucking do it.
Anyway, you rode a lot of motorbikes, so you've got a lot of experience riding like a variety of motorbikes. Now, can you go into intricate detail on your riding experience when you visited Greg's house?
Greg's house.
What do you mean?
Well, I know you rode something because no one comes out there with the same person because they either rode or
Look,
were ridden
I'll tell you.
in their sleep or awake.
I'll tell you.
Conscious or not.
The key.
Did you know he has a spa?
Shannon's gonna tell us about that.
No, I was telling you. Did you know he has a
Riding
spa?
experience.
So basically, I was there, and
Yeah.
there was a whole bunch of people there, and we were chilling out.
How much
and-
did he pay them?
And we got in the hot tub, and everyone's
fuck?
in the hot tub, like all these people.
This escalated
And then,
real quick.
Greg got in the hot tub, and then
Zero to Greg real quick.
If you guys don't know who the fuck Greg is, he's
a mad dog.
he's your friendly neighborhood
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, and he
I am Spider-Man.
he spreads his web on everyone.
Who the fuck is you, Spider-Man? Are you sorry?
Oh shit. He also sells candy. He has a van. And he puts his Ducati in it and takes it to bike meets. And then
it's only pizza nights. He never goes anywhere else.
I'm saying bike meets for people that know pizza nights. You know, just so they stay clear of Melbourne in general.
So
City.
Greg got in the hot tub, right? And then he started smiling.
What the fuck?
Is that a candy can, or are you just happy to see me?
No, and then
Is that extra
Magically-
garlic sauce, or are you just
Spider-Man,
happy
why
to
are you
see me?
smiling?
magically the fucking hot tub had like an eel in it. It was
An eel?
Yeah.
Is that a jumbo
Fucking
kebab, or are you just happy
there
to
was
see
this
me?
like snake like going touching people's legs and stuff. Like
Wow,
I don't know. That's what he said, but I left.
Shit.
jeez. So what happened?
Was that after you were ridden?
No. That was I managed to actually push someone else in the way in between.
I don't believe it. No one ever
The
escapes.
sacrifice.
No, I didn't escape.
Hmm.
But I just prolonged the inevitable.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man.
I heard the only way to deter Greg is to grab a lamb and sacrifice it on his doorstep to keep him at bay.
That's savage, but fair
Yeah.
enough.
But like just like the old stories.
I'd do that, man. Like, as in, like, sacrifice a lamb, but then I'd eat it like after I cook it on the spit.
He's going to be on it before you can even cook it.
On the spit.
You're going to be
Greggles on the spit.
Greggles
No,
on the
look,
spit.
the moral of the story is like if Greg says you can ride Mudgee Caddy, don't do it.
Well, one, you're going to have to fix
From
it.
experience.
Yeah. And also if it starts, because there's been
Well, that's the thing. While you're like trying to start it, he sneaks up from behind and gets you with that rag.
Rag.
The rag.
rag
With the rag.
What
Yeah, the rag. Yeah, the rag that he talked about with Brad the bike boy.
Yes, I did. Rag.
was oh my god.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. That's why he actually he has an immobilizer on his Ducati, so just in case it actually starts, it doesn't start.
No, so it's not
With
like
you trying to get away.
immobilizer for a key. It's something. He remotely activates it.
Yeah, he just
Yeah, if you actually look at his Ducati, like the ignition wires are cut.
he brings people in. Yeah, that's a perfect plan. He
Mate.
brings them in, tells them to get on a Ducati to go for a ride with him, and you end up going for a ride, but the Ducatis never start.
Jesus.
Shit,
Is
that's
this a horror
brilliant.
movie or something?
That's brilliant. Wow.
Savage as fuck, man.
So what else have you ridden?
No, I think that's it, man. I think that's it.
Is that it? Is that it?
That's definitely not it.
That was the last thing that you wrote.
Greg was
for a while, for about 3 months.
Yeah. All right. Okay. All right, let me rephrase this question, because usually it's like I ask people, what have you ridden, as in like what have you actually owned and ridden for a while. For more like not actually owned, it could be like I rode it for a week. You know what I mean? Like what if
In
you
House's case, he doesn't own anything, so he's just been riding people's bikes for a long fucking time.
Exactly. So I can't mention the one that I
Fucking
rode for like an hour, but I can mention one that I rode for like a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I understand.
So what have you ridden for at least a week that you have
You
some sort
rode
of
the
view
R6
on?
Stunter, bro.
Sorry.
The R6 Stunter.
Yeah, I did. I rode that. I've ridden that a few times now. Off road as well.
Fuck yeah.
But that was
the
pretty
first
cool.
time, man.
Yeah.
That was mad.
It's crazy. You need to put knobbies on it, bro.
Mate, I'm going to do it.
But anyway, so okay, bikes that I've like ridden for a long period of time. A Ninja 300, a
Stop it.
GPX 250, a Honda Sparta, CBR 250, and a Hyosung GT 650. They're the bikes that I've ridden for like more than a week at a time.
Oh, there's none left.
What the fuck? I'm trying to.
It's all gone.
What the fuck? Fucking hell. It's the biggest letdown ever. I'm like, oh, so thirsty.
I asked you, man. What the fuck? That's my spit, man. That's my backwash.
I didn't even get any.
Despicable,
Because you
man.
spit more.
Alakba.
Yeah, sorry. I was just grabbing a drink off Alex and I didn't get any. Yeah. What was I going to say? Fuck.
Let's talk about
What?
oh, fuck, I don't know, man.
What?
I don't even know what.
What were we going to say?
I don't. I was just going to say, let's talk about an upcoming event, which is actually tomorrow. So, like, obviously, people that
What's
will be
tomorrow?
listening to this will be in the past.
What's tomorrow?
It's the RMIT fucking Starlight Foundation. Cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Julia. Julia.
What?
She's the one running it.
I wanted to think of something insulting to say, but couldn't think of shit.
Hey, Julia. Hey, Bean.
Hey, Julia.
What's happening?
Hey,
how,
Julia.
how was the ride?
How's the dented tank? Yo,
That dint is on point, yo.
mate. Got to listen to episode 10. Is that
What's your story?
Is that where it's at? Episode
Yeah.
10?
Yeah. How dare you not
Girl
know?
only special episode 10. When
Not girl only, just girl
No,
special.
it's girl only because Julia talks for 99.9% of it.
Yeah. You didn't like that. I liked it.
No, I
though.
didn't. Oh, yeah, I didn't like it. Sorry,
You
Julia.
didn't like it. Look, it's fair
I
enough.
enjoyed it, but then
Hey, it's a
too much Julia, I
podcast.
couldn't
You either
handle
like it or don't. I liked it because I was the one getting talked to. It's just, I reckon you didn't like it because, like,
I wasn't there.
you know, you weren't,
was
you
jelly as
weren't
fuck.
given attention.
Jelly AF.
Jelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so that's tomorrow, the Starlight Foundation RMIT charity event. When you're listening to this, it'll be gone. It'll be in the past.
In the past.
But it's tomorrow at the time that we're speaking. What's the date today? 9th?
И...
Yeah?
Да.
Да.
Is it the 9th?
Нет.
Нет.
Может быть.
Может быть. So,
чувак.
Блять.
so it's the 9th today. Is it on the 10th? I thought it was on the 9th.
Oh, man.
And then when babushka is around, do you say blin instead?
Блины.
Is that pancakes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, blin is singular and blины is plural.
Oh, so
Yeah.
because you never eat one pancake, do you?
Mate,
You
no
always eat like
chance.
12.
Grab
Yeah,
my
today
stuff,
is the
put it in
9th,
now.
so it's on the 10th. Huh, okay. So tomorrow is the Starlight Foundation and cruise charity thing.
Yeah.
It's going to be sick.
Starting
Just so you know, it's at Peter Stevens in
Ringwood.
Ringwood at 8:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Should we shout out? I don't know. I feel bad
What?
because I don't really want people to go there, get their bike serviced there, and then have their apprentice shit inside the crankcase.
Yeah.
And then they call me back and they're like, "You told me the shout out, and I went there for you, and then someone shot in my crankcase."
We've already gone through this. Do
Peter
not ever go to
Stevens,
Peter
yeah.
Stevens.
It's
Don't do
like
it.
the first place you go when you're getting into bikes.
Yeah, and
you're
it's
like,
so
yeah, and then
bad.
come back,
It's
yeah.
so bad.
Negative
Yeah.
shout out.
It's negative shout out. Yeah.
Negative
Please
shout
don't
out,
go to
yeah.
Peter Stevens. And Peter Stevens, if you want to sponsor us, go fuck yourself. So
No.
Ooh,
I'm being
hey, you know,
producer
fun
then.
fact. Fun fact.
Contact me. Contact me, please.
do it.
Spot the man.
They
Contact
make more
Greggles
money-
if you want a sponsorship.
They make more money in real estate than they do bikes.
In real estate.
Peter Stevens, yeah, and wine.
How do you know?
Apparently,
What?
I got told. By,
What is this? Some fucking.
What, you mean the actual guy, Peter?
Hey, Peter! How's the real estate business going? A
Business. A business.
company,
How's the
apparently-
business?
Apparently, the company makes more money in real estate and wine than they do bikes.
Is this
I
some
found that out
Illuminati
by-
shit?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's like triangles and shit.
Actually,
Except
someone
the Texas
recently,
ones, 'cause it's not Illuminati.
someone recently has told me another Peter Stevens horror story. You know how we had a segment about him?
Oh, yeah.
I actually forgot who it was. I think it was Mike Bryce. I'm sorry if it's not you, if you're listening out there. He loves the podcast, and I very much
Another fuck
appreciate that he listens to us. Another fuck boy. Yeah, and I think he told me. Jeez, I think he told me that.
Mike, why you a fuckboy?
I think he told me that his mate or something went down to Peter Stevens,
Kickstand
and he they I don't know, they did a road with you or some shit. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this, but basically they like didn't put his they didn't tighten his axle bolt properly. Like, it was fucking loose, and it just came off as he's riding.
Bullshit.
Yeah, like the wheels stayed on, everything stayed on, but the fucking
the
bolt,
nut, the axle nut.
Yes, the nut. Yeah, the nut just came off.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I've got a story about Peter
The nut
Stevens
just
as
came
well.
off.
Actually,
What the fuck?
my friend Jack bought a FZ6R from Peter Stevens.
Jack Julian.
No, Jack O'Brien. A lot of people haven't met him. He does-
Shout out.
He bought it from Peter Stevens, and then it went back for the first service, and they changed the oil filter on it. And then after the first service, he basically came to me and my other friend Raf, who do a lot of mechanical work on bikes and things like that, and he just goes, "Yep, do it." For
But you
me."
guys broke
So-
the.
No, let's
You
listen to the
guys
story.
broke an easy out in the mirror of the F4i. I want
Sorry?
compensation.
What the fuck?
What?
I want compensation for that.
What are you talking about?
Allah Akbar.
Oh, I remember that.
I came down and
Yeah.
I felt so pressured, and they said, just sit down, have a seat.
What happened?
Yeah, and then we took his clothes off slowly.
Yeah, and then they inserted an easy out
Jesus.
and
To direct them.
Check
and
out
broke
Al's
it in.
notorious penis.
I want compensation, mental and
so-
physical.
He
Not gonna
came over
Not today.
with his FZ6R,
Yeah,
and he was like, "All right, let's do this." So he's trying to do it himself, right?
What was he
He's
doing?
drained the
Sorry.
just oil change.
Oil change,
filter
yep,
and
yep,
oil,
yep.
right?
Raf, why you
he's-
useless? Shout
No,
out.
this is Jack doing this at this point, right?
Yeah,
He drops the oil and he goes for the filter and he tries to unscrew it by hand. He's like, "Oh shit, I need a fucking one of those like rope wrench things that
Yep.
they use."
Yep.
And Raf's like, "Cool, I got one." So we put it on, and it still doesn't work. And then it took us like an hour and a half to try and unscrew the oil.
why don't
filter.
you just stab a screwdriver
Well,
in
here's
it?
what we ended up doing. What you just said.
Yep.
Because we were
I
like,
do that first thing. I don't
So,
even try
yeah,
and
but-
do anything else.
but here's the
Fucking
thing,
savage.
right? It doesn't.
Barbarian.
You're not going to use it again.
What if you are?
That's what I'm about
Oh,
to say,
wash it.
right? Peter Stevens mechanics are fucking barbarians.
Why?
They have no finesse at all. They
Why?
just fucking tighten shit way too tight.
I wonder what
They
happens
overtalk
in there.
everything.
I wonder what happens in there. Do you go in there? It's just a bunch of monkeys, like on a conveyor belt?
No, it's a bunch of people, and you like look in, and they fucking stare at you. It's like you go past the wall to the window to look in.
Is it like a massage parlor where you can't look past?
At you, man. No, it's weird. They're already fucking looking.
They're already looking before you see them.
Before you see them, and then you go past the corner, and they're just fucking staring at you. Dude.
I reckon Mr. Stevens into the security camera business too.
I reckon they do a lot of stuff.
Peter, mate.
Shout out, Peter.
Don't use the toilets at Peter Stevens.
Why?
Because he's into the security camera business. He's in there
No
hard,
shit.
man.
You mean like from underneath the toilet?
I mean like he's checking out your bum.
That's fucked up.
Shit.
Mate, Peter, come on, mate.
That's fucked.
You just gotta not
So-
take
I
off
think he
all your
hangs out with
pants.
Greg.
Oh, mate, that's a bad mix.
Collab. Collab.
Spotterman.
Jump onto that collab.
And Botman.
They give him Ducati
Shit.
stickers and he helps them out with the...
So the moral of the story is that oil filter was on too tight. Is that
It
what
was
you're
on
saying?
way too tight. And
Wait,
they
wait.
did that
Do you know-
repeatedly with
do
everything
you know why-
they ever worked on.
Do you know why it's always loud at Peter Stevens? Like you go
Smoking
in
that
there,
loud?
you go in there and it's... You go in there and it's never quiet. There's always people talking and chattering and shit. If everyone just went quiet for a second, you'd hear Greg like just in the control room over the big microphone. He's like,
over the speakers.
I'm gonna make you a celebrity overnight.
And you'd hear keyboards going because he's constantly on Facebook.
"Well, that's not cool, man. We don't laugh about people here.
We just
Nah.
laugh at people. It's a
Yeah,
difference.
yeah.
Sweet.
Not about
I don't know, man. With oil filters, man. Like, you know, have you ever actually bought an OEM one and read the instructions? It actually tells you the torque that you're supposed to tighten the oil filter to.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's like you only need to do it hand tight.
Correct,
Like
correct.
Just a little bit tighter
Correct.
than hand
And the
tight.
torque is actually like, I think some oil filters say hand tight or like 12 newton.
How do they
12
gauge how
bullshit.
strong you are?
Yeah.
Some bullshit amount.
How do they gauge how strong your hands are?
That's the
What
thing.
if you have like bitch ass pussy hands?
like yours?
Yeah.
Well, hand tight.
Delicate.
Hand tight.
Delicate.
Between most people,
Some
how
moisturising
strong you are
cream
and
shit.
How tight you can tighten something the size of an oil filter.
Mm-hmm.
The differences between how strong someone are is like, I think it's within Newton meters of each other. It's like within a few.
Mm.
Like no one's going to be able, unless you're like really, really weak. No one's going to be able to tighten something. You know, like.
Well, it's,
10
I don't think it's
Newton
about
meters
how strong you are. It's about how much it hurts.
And the thing is,
Like-
a lot of bikes, like straight 4 bikes, they've got the oil filter behind the headers,
Yeah.
right? So you can't actually physically,
Physically.
get into a position where you can fucking tighten it really,
Position.
really hard. Do you know what I mean? So you
Really
just,
hard.
you just tighten it and shit, and bang, you're done.
Done.
Yeah.
But
And
Bruh.
every time I've ever done
every
it
time,
on an inline 4,
Mhm.
I've fucking gotten oil on the headers every time.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
stock standard, man.
It's terrible.
Do you know
and then I
what-
think my bike's on fire 10 minutes later when I'm down the road. I'm like,
Do you know what? I've got fiberglass wrap on my headers, and every time it fucking rains, it looks like the bike's coming out of a fucking steam cleaner, like straight up. Like it rains, I'll let it sit in the rain, so the headers or the fiberglass absorbs a lot of water, moisture.
Yeah.
Turn it on. After like 20 seconds, it starts evaporating.
Bro.
Literally steam cleaner.
Honestly, the
I'm like,
CF,
what the
every time I
fuck?
stopped at the lights with the CF and it was like pissing down rain, it was like I'm in a steam room. Like the
Naked
steam would
bike.
follow me as I come to a stop and it would just come and then go in front of me and it was just like, it was intense. Especially
Naked
if the
bikes.
bike's nice and hot
Okay.
and it's
Yeah.
like a hot day.
Hot
Man,
That's just-
there's water everywhere and just fucking, like you can't see in front of you for like a little bit and the steam comes up into your helmet.
Yes, the visor gets all steamed
Yeah,
up.
yeah. No, it's cool. I actually kind of enjoyed the whole like steam around you and shit. But at the same
Fucking
time, it's like
sicko.
it fogs up your visor, and it was just weird. So, what do you think about V4 Productions?
V4 production.
Ben Hartnett.
I haven't heard of them.
Ben Hartnett.
What he's doing a
Ben-
V4 production?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
V4
man.
Productions,
Man, I might have to
rivaling inline
Yeah.
inline 4
It's funny because I
Productions.
actually like V4s more than I do inline 4s.
Yeah, so you like Ben Hartnett more?
I don't know the engine.
So you're a phony.
Yeah,
Huh?
Benjamin.
You're a phony.
I'm a faker.
His
You're
proper
a
name is
phony, mate.
Benjamin, and you shall address him by his proper name.
Will I?
Huh?
Will I?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because he's our superior. Oliver.
Ours,
Where
ours superior.
we don't live the privileged life. So,
Shit.
what do you think of his work?
I think his work's really good. To
Yeah.
be honest, I'll be completely honest. I
Shout
think he
out.
works really good.
He's a bit of a faggot, but he's a nice guy.
Mate.
Oh,
He's
look,
all above us, but he's a bit of a fake.
he's a bit of a faggot, but I love him, man. He's
I can't
great.
comment on
He's
that.
great.
Look, I've
He's like a pine tree. I want to climb him every time I see him.
I've seen his work.
That sounds
and I
like
do
you're a
like
faggot.
it.
No, legit. It's like very innocent, you know.
It sounds
It's like kids, like
sounds like you want him.
it's like when
you
kids
wanna
go to
touch him?
Greg's house and climb up his balcony.
Thousand Ben 2016.
Mate.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
nobody got time for that.
Nobody.
Waste his time 2016. Waste his time.
Yeah.
2000. That's what you do. You're wasting Ben Hartnett's time.
He actually just got a number plate on his GTI. It says
GTI.
Hartnett. It
Bullshit.
says Hartnett.
That's sick.
And yeah,
Fucking
it's a
jelly.
Hartnett mobile.
Hartnett-mobile.
Yeah.
Sounds like
He's a great guy. You guys should collab. Do a music
curl
video.
up.
I'm happy to
Do a
work
music
with
video.
I'm happy to work with other people. Like I don't
Yeah.
like
Collab.
working with.
You might have to climb him a couple times before he starts to like you.
Is that because he's
Fine.
tall?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
So what's wrong with that?
in the
Fucking
clouds.
jealous.
It's
or
fucked
something?
up. I am jealous. I am. I'll be honest. I am. Well, not really actually. Not really. It makes bikes like hard to ride because he's so high up.
Yeah.
Yeah, just makes it ridiculous. Maybe half as tall as him.
Maybe it's better
That'd be
to
nice.
be a tall rider because you know what? What about Sam Carter? How did he used to ride the MC22?
Yeah,
What
I know.
the fuck?
You know, at the lights, he used to actually he'd be in front of me and he'd stand up completely off the bike. Like he would flat
Yeah,
foot
yeah,
and
yeah.
then stand
Yeah,
up,
yeah.
and he'd be like not touching the bike. He would just like hold it by the handlebars.
Well, the MC22 is pretty fucking short.
It is, but like he was so above the seat, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, man, that bike was.
And when he like jumps on, his legs fold like a praying mantis.
That bike is made for like 60 kilo.
And guess
Japanese
what
boys.
Ben Hartnett rides? He rides a Ducati 600, the Naked Monster.
Oh, what a sick cunt.
It's actually pretty sick, and he has it's like a family bike. They have like a CB 250, and it's like full cafe racer spec.
That's
like it's mad, and that thing is super short. Like me, I'm like my knee is creased on it.
Did you ride it?
And he's like, oh, I didn't ride it. I just jumped on it.
Oh, man, does he know about this?
Huh?
Does he know about this?
Oh no.
He needs to get the suspension.
He's actually what like I reckon 190 centimeters. He's fucking
190 centimeters.
I think he's like I don't know, but like when he jumps on it,
200.
he literally you know those circus acts where there's like a bear on a unicycle. It looks like that.
No, circus act.
So yeah,
That is a fact.
You guys should collab. Yeah, you just rub his back if he starts getting aggressive.
Is that how you do?
That's how you tame him.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's how you take him.
that's how you.
That's how you take him.
That's how you take him.
That's how you
Take it.
rub the back.
Rub the back. Rub the belly.
So what else, man?
Yeah.
What other shit?
All right.
talk
So
can we do,
basically, we're gonna cut this one short.
man? Good.
We're
Latest
gonna make
cunts.
it an Fuck. every fucking episode that Alex is on, he can't wait to get out. So I'm gonna give him the satisfaction today of ending it nice and short.
Hey, if that's gonna happen,
Usually because he wants to go to the bathroom. That's all.
China
Fucking
bar, bro. China
busting
bar.
to freak a leak, man. What the fuck's wrong with
You
that?
could just say easily. You could just be like, oh, I need to go to the bathroom. Be like,
Do you know
all
what?
right, bro, all good.
on that topic.
We'll chat while you
on
go.
that topic, look, maybe we can talk for another 5 minutes because I've got a really interesting.
I just want to do events.
Just before we do.
Oh, it's not
yeah,
events. Okay,
it's
you want
not
to?
events.
Okay, cool.
It's a really
Go for
interesting
it.
topic.
Interesting.
You know how normally, right?
Normally.
you cook gnocchi in water.
Nookie.
Gnocchi. Gnocchi. You know, like
That's
the
like
fucking
potato
pasta.
pasta
Yeah, the
shit,
potato, the
yeah.
Italian potato.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I fucking baked that shit. I baked gnocchi in an oven.
Yeah. Did you use the
Fuck, it was
exhaust?
sick. It was sick.
You have to make
It
it
was
bike
sick.
related. Did you use the exhaust to cook it?
Mate, it's nothing to do with motorbikes.
No, what the
What's wrong
fuck?
with you?
Oh.
It's just gnocchi, man. Fuck.
Fuck. I thought it was gonna be like a cool flame story.
No, this is a cool story, man.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, it's a fucking cool story. Gnocchi in an oven.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, what the fuck?
Gnocchi in an oven.
It's like putting pasta in an oven.
I'll be honest
does
right
anyone
now. I'll
do
be
that?
honest. I have never heard of gnocchi.
Mate, gnocchi full
What?
stop.
No idea what it is. What is it? Can you explain?
It's
Maybe
literally-
someone out there is going, yeah, I've never heard of it.
It's just potato, Italian
Some other potato.
cakes or some shit.
It's like
Potato balls, like little
It's like,
potato
yeah.
balls.
Oh, are they like Royales or whatever you call them?
No,
No. That's Nick's fee.
Shout out.
Royale.
Royale
Every
photography.
time I read his name, I think of that episode. I think of that scene in Pulp Fiction where the guy's like, "Do you know what they call hamburgers in France? Royale with cheese."
What?
Seen that?
What is
That's
Pulp?
what I think, man.
What is Pulp Fiction?
No, I know what that is. I just
Mate.
haven't seen it for that long. I've forgotten what it was.
Bullshit.
Pulp Fiction.
Smells like ours and bullshit.
I'm just saying, are they Royales? Do they look like Royales?
No, they're nothing.
Potato
like
Royale.
It's like-
They're good. I love them. And you bake them as well. So
No, I hate
why
them.
wouldn't you?
I hate them.
Really?
I want to fucking kill them.
Do
I dislike them.
Royales with like sour cream and
And
sweet
knife.
chili sauce and a bit of chili sauce, a little bit, you know.
Straight up.
Straight up. Blessed. Blit.
Les.
Yeah. So wait. So wouldn't you bake them anyway?
Nah, man. It's
Well,
like
how do you
pasta.
usually make
It's like
them?
pasta. You get a saucepan, right? Saucepan, and you.
We really
Bob,
have.
man.
fucking
Bob's coming
Bob.
out.
We
Yeah.
have really run out
Nah.
of topics to talk about.
This is a fucking important topic.
It is, man. It is.
You know why? Because, like, all right, you go riding, right?
Yeah.
You go riding.
No, he's bringing it
then-
back. He's bringing it back to bikes.
Yeah, it's all
Fuck.
about bikes. Think about
Holy
it.
shit.
Think about it. You go riding, right?
gotta do it.
Then you come back. You put up the kickstand. You walk
Fuck.
into the fucking house.
He even said the name of the show.
Yeah, shout out. Right? You get.
But you can't shout
Right,
out to
as-
your own show.
course you can.
It's too much energy.
It's called a.
It might
infinite
cause
loop. It's
an
called the
explosion
infinite loop.
in Greg's universe.
Universe, bruh. Anyway, you go for a ride, you come back, hit up the kickstand, you walk into the house. As you walk in, you're taking off all your bike gear.
And
at
Greg's
the
there
same-
to help you take all your
Nah,
off
well,
all
look,
your
that's
bike.
tertiary, man. I'm not sure. Like, if you want that, that's cool. If you don't worry about it. But you're taking off your bike
Getting it
gear.
anyway.
As you do, you are tuning in to the next latest episode of Kickstand podcast.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
listening to that shit
You
in the
are.
background. And because you've been riding, you're fucking hungry.
Of course.
What do? Cook some fucking gnocchi.
Okay, so could you tell me how would you normally cook gnocchi?
Normally, right, you get a saucepan, right? You pour.
Do you
pour
have
water in it.
gnocchi as like at the same time as gnocchi?
You can if you want.
Yeah, you
can.
got to be keen though, and you got to be careful.
Got to
of
be
hot
keen
water.
AF, man.
You gotta be keen, careful, and cautious.
Mate, so many Ks apart from that C.
The 2C.
Yeah.
CKC. But yeah, man, you got to you basically cook gnocchi conventionally, just like you cook pasta, in a fucking saucepan full of hot water, boiling water, right? And then as it gets el dente or whatever the fuck it's called,
Yeah.
What's el dente?
it just rises to the top and bang, it's ready to consume.
Yeah.
Right?
Does that mean finished?
No, it means like just not cooked. That's the way I understand it.
Is
Yeah.
it like arrivederci?
Mate, I am fucking more Italian than Italian. Okay, buongiorno,
Buongiorno.
Shit.
arrivederci. Shout out, inglorious bastards.
Hey, I noticed something that you're wearing. You're wearing a straight for motorcycles
Shout
hoodie.
Shout out straight for Jason Chet. Man, I actually love this jumper, man. I
Yeah.
wear it
Loves it.
when I cook gnocchi.
Jason, he loves it.
And Jason Chet is the sickest, mad doggest, boss player, senior executive, CEO player out there you've ever met.
Boss.
So if you're living around the Clayton area and you have
Area.
a motorbike and you're like, should I get a
Motorbike.
service? Don't question. Go straight to straight 4.
Every
Straight.
6,000 Ks.
See
Straight,
Jason Chet.
straight.
Jason Chet will be like, motherfucker, I'm going to service your bike.
I'm gonna service
He
you
won't
and
even
your bike.
ask you. He'll just tell you. And you'll be like, shit.
Yeah. That's, we've talked about Jace before and
mad
how he operates. Mad dog.
Maddest dog in town.
Mad. He services you and your bike and happy days.
I think you got to go
can-
to Greg for a
I
service.
cannot confirm nor
yourself.
deny that.
Look, it can be after hours, but either way, it'll
No
happen.
comment.
No comment.
It will
No
happen.
comment. Yeah.
Shout out, Jace.
Yeah. Shout out. But yeah, man. So gnocchi.
Yeah.
Do it,
Gnocchi.
man. Try cooking that shit in an oven.
So
Do you
usually
mean just
you
get
would.
it out of the packet?
No,
in
no,
the
no,
oven?
no
You mean
way,
cook
no
it
way, no
normally,
way,
then
no
put
way.
it in
No,
the
no,
oven.
no, no.
So
what
you
do,
you
right?
have to boil it in water
I'll
first,
tell
right?
you the full fucking process. You
Okay.
ready?
Oh, here we
Okay.
go.
Here we go. So
Lay
you-
it down.
I'm gonna fucking lay this shit
He's
down.
laying it.
Give me a beat. I'm gonna lay
no,
this.
no. Normally.
Oh, no. Just real quiet. Yeah. Okay, so this is how you cook gnocchi, right? You get some chicken out of the freezer, right? It's got to be chicken breast, right? Maybe you're going to have to defrost it because it's been in the freezer. Chuck it on the defrost button in the microwave. It's going to come out 10 minutes later, ready to cut. Right? You cut that shit into 2 centimeter cubes. Make sure... fucking serious. It's got to be fucking 2 centimeter cubes. Fucking serious, man. You cut that shit, right? Then you leave it to the side. Then you chop up an onion, chuck that into a frying pan. Right? Frying pan, right? You cook that fucking onion, then you chuck in some garlic.
Inside. It's got a rhyme.
Does it? I can't do that, man. It won't rhyme.
It does.
Okay. You cook the onion, right?
Yeah.
Then you go inside the fridge, right?
No, and then you chuck some garlic inside.
Right?
Yeah, see?
Cook it with the garlic. Then you get some sun-dried tomato. Put the sun-dried tomato in the frying pan as well. You cook that shit all with olive oil, right? Now, after that's cooked...
Mate.
You chuck in the chicken. Cook the chicken. Then you put in 250 ml of cream. And 2 tablespoons of
1040?
mustard. So close. Mustard.
Okay.
WD-40 or mustard. I prefer mustard.
Yeah.
Fuck, is that it? I think that's it, man.
Mustard on a bit.
Oh, no. And basil. Right after that, you got to
Basil.
put some basil in. Fresh
Okay.
is better, but whatever. I didn't have any, so I just chucked in some fucked up.
Fresh is
dried up
better,
shit.
or you can use some feta.
Yeah. So yeah, did that. Cook that shit for a little while. Let it simmer. Once it's ready to consume, you
And now you have dinner.
Straight fire.
chuck in the gnocchi, but then you take it off the heat.
And then you eat some pocky.
Fake pocky, man.
Shit.
Yeah, chuck it off the heat.
Yeah.
Chuck it in a,
Chuck it on
in
the
a
heat.
ceramic bowl, right? In the meantime, you have to preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius, right?
Celsius.
Forced.
Forced induction.
Man forced.
Fan forced.
Fuck.
Right? Chuck that shit.
With a turbo.
Turbo booster with it.
Extension.
Nah.
Anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, chuck that shit in the ceramic bowl, right? Then you put some cheese in there, put some breadcrumbs, bang, 20 minutes, come out, done.
Done. That is great, man. Like, I honestly learnt something new today. I didn't know I wasn't ready.
I've already forgotten what he said.
Oh, it's all right, man. We recorded the shit.
That's cool. You can listen back to it on Kickstand podcast.
Shit.
Hey,
SoundCloud.
so what's gonna be the ending song?
All right, wait. Before we do that, let's go. Let's do some events, okay? Before we're done. I don't know what the fuck
Don't worry
that
about
is.
them, man. Let's go straight to the MSR.
So
Street.
tomorrow, as we talked about, 10th of September, Starlight Foundation charity run with Julia. Hopefully it went well. I mean, it's tomorrow, but when this comes out, it'll be in the past. Ned Kelly cruise. What the fuck's that?
It's in Glen Warren on Sunday at 9 a.m.
9 a.m., mate.
Get in there, Mark.
Glen Warren.
Get in there.
Hey, let's talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
So this will probably happen before this comes out. It's the
fuck?
MSR Street Ride and Barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah. Street
And
Ride
basically-
Is there going to be a lot of fuckboys there?
Mate,
All the fuckboys
I
hiding.
am going to be the first fuckboy there.
Is
Yeah.
there going to be squids? Is it going to be a nice enough day to squid? That's my question.
Mate.
Because I'm all about that squid life.
300 on limiter.
No,
Squids
Squids
rejoice.
rejoice.
I'll be there with the jigs at 750.
You better be, man. Fucking carbon fiber.
98 900.
Turbo booster.
6750 on the shit me.
Fuck. That's tight. That's
More
tight,
sticky than a
tight,
hippie.
tight.
Okay,
Hey,
so
no, Trixie, this is just me. It's Fearless Ambition.
so we've got the Mighty Little Puppet Show. So on the 22nd of September, the MSR road trip to Adelaide. That's probably already passed by the time you listen to this as well.
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
What?
We've got 3 episodes to come out before this.
That's what I
You didn't hear that, actually. This is current. But on 15th of October, this will probably be out before then.
Sure.
Third blessing of the bikes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big
Moorbury
event.
North.
Big event.
I love that place, man.
I've never been there.
It's sick. You should come this time. Hey, you should come this time.
I will.
Yeah, let's do it.
on the R6.
Let's all do it.
Why?
Stunt ride, mate. The
Stunter.
whole way there.
Stunter.
Stand up from fucking, where is it? Cranbourne to fucking
Holy shit.
Moorbury North.
to Murbu. The whole way.
And then
You
the
can do
Grand Prix
I'm not gonna
run,
experience,
2016, Cranbourne.
I can actually do better second
Cranny.
gear stand-ups on the R1 than the R6 stunter.
Is it because it's more stable?
I don't know, man. I'm just practicing first gear on the R6.
Yeah.
I'm really like practice. It doesn't have a. I'm a bit of a bitch. It doesn't have a steering damper. Yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't have what?
a steering damper.
What, your R6?
stunter. Yeah.
Why don't you get one? Oh, it's
'Cause-
expensive, yeah.
No, because I want to upgrade to USD forks, and
Yeah.
then when I do, that's when I want to get a steering damper.
Why don't you just get it in and put it on? Oh, because it will fit differently, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
It depends on type. If you get a GPR, like the one that fits on top of the triple
The
clamp,
radial
I think
one,
you should
yeah.
be eyed.
Yeah,
But if you don't,
should be.
then you won't be eyed.
You won't be alright. Yeah, I think that's it. There's White Ribbon Day awareness on the 25th of November, but
Never heard of it.
that's way too far out. I think it's a ride. Yeah, it is a ride. Fundraising ride. Let's mention that now. White Ribbon Day awareness and fundraiser ride. 2016. That's by Andrea Mitchell. She's in the community.
Is that your event?
My event,
Yeah, this.
as in
That's
yeah,
his
that's my
Facebook.
event. Oh yeah. Well, she's going to the MSR
No,
one.
because if there's some shit here that's not on the MSR page, it
Yeah.
should be.
That's correct. Yeah. But most of them are. Most of the riding related ones are.
All of them should be.
All of them should
all
be.
of
That is true.
them.
You know what? You're correct. You're completely right. I'm sorry.
No.
No.
You're cool.
This is not excusable.
Excusable. Excusable.
Let's go into MSR events. So we're just loading.
Well, while that's loading, Shannon, where do you reckon the terminology fuckboy came from?
Shannon, could you before you answer that question, who the fuck's Rev bombing? Got me feeling retarded. That's a question to you.
Don't answer that question. Answer
He's
my
advisor.
question. Where did the
No
fuckboy
comment.
terminology come from?
I don't know. I think it's got something to do with you know those guys who wear the
But what the fuck is this? This is like
you know, like
not the
Soldier
page.
Boy back in the day. Soldier Boy.
Soldier
That's what
Boy,
back
I
in the
mean,
day.
Soldier Boy,
yeah, that guy, like how in his video clip he's wearing like
Sorry.
he's wearing like a t-shirt that's like 7 sizes too big, right?
Yeah.
They kind of wear that kind of thing, and they wear like those kick.
Who wears
enough
that
what
kind
they
of-
wear.
Snapbacks, that's what they're called.
But
Who?
what is a fuckboy?
A fuckboy.
How do you define one? Like,
How do
say
you
if they
make
don't
all the
wear those
fuckboys run?
stand-up
Fuck.
wheelies.
No,
I
no,
thought fuckboys
because I
like
watched
stand-up.
this video on YouTube once, and it was like
Yeah.
a bunch of pigeons gang raping a pigeon, and then this guy was taping it, right? And then he's like, I'm serious. It's on fucking YouTube. This is on YouTube. This is how I learnt about the fuckboy name.
Hey, in the background, can you hear?
No. It's
With Greg filming it.
it was some African American / Jamaican guy, right? He's filming it, and there's like literally 7 pigeons gang raping one pigeon, and then he's like, "You fucking fuck boys, get the fuck out of here, you fuck boys!" And then he kicks all the pigeons off.
Well,
Like, yeah, get the
basically-
fuck out of here, fuck
Alright, well,
boys.
fuckboys
Legit,
came.
man.
Fuckboys came from the actual description you give to a. Basically, you gave that description to a guy who is just he's out to just fuck people.
Yeah, it's
Not
like,
fuck him as in fuck him over, as in fuck him.
It's
as in
like
just
it's somebody who just it's like basically a man whore. Like,
basically
that sort of thing.
a shitty playboy, a guy who's
Yeah.
like a playboy, but like he's like not subtle about it.
A
Yeah.
pleb boy.
A pleb boy.
A pleb boy.
Exactly.
a fuck boy.
A fuck boy's run.
But now I just generally call people fuck boy just
Because you are.
I'm projecting.
Hey, fuck boy.
Projecting.
What? Yeah, you heard me.
I literally every time see my mates on the bikes, I roll up and say, "Hey, fuck boys!" Like, yeah.
Wow, that's
That's what
homosexual.
they are.
That's homosexual.
RSR, shout out, is the biggest fuck
Shout
boy
out
group
RSR.
on Facebook.
But is it awesome?
Was that not a bit?
It's not bad.
But is it?
It's not bad.
man.
All right, guys. So let's wrap it up here. Sash, get off your phone, please. What? You got to get off your phone. We're in a podcast. No phones allowed,
Soz.
unless it's mine.
I was reading
You were lit?
DJ Mustard's
Were
lyrics.
you getting lit?
Lit.
So thank you so much for doing this again with me, Alex, and thank you for being on here, Shannon,
Thanks for having me.
AKA
It
Mr.
was,
Inline 4 Production.
aka
was good
Mr.
fun.
V4 Production. What is it?
Collab.
a future collab.
Future collab.
But for now, aka V4 production rival.
Bullshit.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck, that's savage.
Shout out Ben Hartnett.
Nah, man, I'm backing up inline 4 all the way, man, all the way. I got your back, bro.
I do like inline 4s more, but I'm gonna go with the pine. My trusty pine tree.
About the technical expertise of the company.
Man, you
right?
can't. You can't.
Do you know
beat,
what? Do you know
look,
what? I'll tell you what.
Doesn't
Is
matter what
V4
your
Productions
technical
on the
expertise
ASX?
are.
No, inline 4. Yeah,
It
have a look.
doesn't matter.
You might not find it today or tomorrow.
It
but
doesn't
it's there.
matter what your technical expertise are. If you look like a pine tree, you've already bet your
Look,
competition.
Well, I've never seen this Ben Hartnett guy,
Yeah.
so I don't know what he looks like.
Doesn't matter what he
Yeah,
looks like. He's
so-
a pine tree.
The thing is,
Okay.
inline 4
Look
Productions.
up a pine tree. That's
they
him.
have a their media
I'm out.
enterprise
I'm
is,
out.
is
I'm
in
done.
Melbourne CBD, right on the Rialto.
I'm not even listening anymore.
45th story, sorry. Right? They're about to go public, which
Yeah.
means soon people can buy shares.
That's it.
Inline 4
I'm
production
serious.
shares. No,
Yeah.
it's a big company.
It's a real thing
You
that's
know,
happening.
they-
I actually
Big
have,
company, big
I
boy.
actually have 300 fuck
You're a
boys
big
worth.
boy.
Are they all pigeons? Get to work, fuck boys.
No, we don't email. We use pigeon mail. It's sick.
That is how Inline 4 Productions runs a lean capex business model.
Lean.
lean capex business model.
All right. So,
Pigeon mail.
Disclaimer:
Pigeon
it's,
mail.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
of course it is. All right. Thank you so much again for being on here. We'll see you hopefully very soon. And thank you so much for listening, everybody out there. We'll see you next time.
In the meantime, ride safe. Up on one, bro.
Right,
Yeah.
Beach.
Jumpin', them boys up to something. They just spent like 2 or 3 weeks out the country. Them boys up to something, they just not just bluffing. You don't have to call, I hear my dance like Usher, ooh. I just found my tempo like on DJ Mustard, ooh. I hit that Ginobili with my left hand.